Hi guys, this is a video on how to clean the Philips air fryer. Because the air fryer can get quite dirty, I have actually cleaned it first. Otherwise it will be impossible to see where the positions are, where the screws are. So um, as I put it back together, you can see where everything are, and you can just reverse the order of the video and take it apart for your cleaning. In here is the position of the heating plate and the fan underneath it. You can see there's actually 3 screws and 3 supporting uh, connectors. Once it's taken out, you can have access to the fan where you can clean that part as well. On the top side, there is the cable that connects to the heating coil. I've actually cut this part out and replace it with a connector so that next time when I clean it, it will be much easier and I can connect it again. So once this cable was cut out, you can soak the heating coil in detergent and whatnot, so it's much easier to clean. So this whole thing can be taken out and soaked in water once the cable is cut. So when you put it back, pay attention to the 2 black sealing rubbery things. The next step is I'll put in a screw with a ring on it. Sorry, it's a bit blurry here, but you'll see it when you open it. So 3 screws will go into the under the heating coil. So that's the first one. Next, I'm going to put this sealing ring with the 3 holes onto the top. And this part, I put the spring with a metal knob on the very outer side of the 3 rings. It looks like that. And then I'll put the top part onto the sealing ring. Make sure it fits very nicely. But don't put in any screws here yet. Make sure that the door locking mechanism is working like that. So it should be springy. Then we're going to pop off the whole thing and flip it over with the sealing ring. And then I put in 5 screws so that the sealing ring is secured onto the top part. As we close this, be careful with the cables, make sure they are not crushed. There are little gaps there where the cable should go. On the right side, there are 2 screws here, 1 here, and then 2 more screws here. So 5 on the right side and 5 on the left. Next, we're going to put the top back on. There's a cable connection here, which we need to connect. On the top, there's 4 more positions for 4 more screws. So those need to be secured. So after doing that, we can put the top back on. There's a little triangle there that goes to the back of the fryer. And to pop it open, you only need to use a screwdriver to pry it open at the corners. It's quite simple. It's not too hard. Finally, there's 1 more screw that's located directly under the knob. At the bottom side, there's 3 more screws on the right side and 3 on the left. After that, at the inside on the metal plate, there's 6 more screws, so put those in as well. When those are all done, you can put the slider back in. It should fit in quite snugly. On the right side, there's another screw. Same on the left. These are the really small flat ones, as you can see here. Now we can pop the frying pan back. It should open and close quite nicely. Then of course we need to test it. make sure you run it and also look at it. Keep looking at it while you're running so that you're making sure that it's not burning or funny smell coming out of it. Run it for a few minutes so that all the um, smell will get out of the system before you actually cook something. Just run it empty for a few minutes. That's it. All the best. Good luck for your cleaning.